My life journey. Welcome to this video presentation on journey of my life. The lifetime of learning is evolving through the journey of my life. My life is full of beautiful memories. Sri Ganeshaya Namaha. Sri Venkateshaya Namaha. I was born on November 16th, 1949 in Berhampur, Ganjam district of Orissa state in India. My family. This is a group photograph of my family, my father, my mother, my elder brother, my elder sister, and myself. I married Nagaswarupani on 29th March 1978. I am having a son, Mrinal, who is anesthetist working in Australia, and a daughter, Madhumita. She is working as a software engineer in USA. My son Mrinal, daughter-in-law Dharmita, and my grandson Shrey. My daughter Madhumita, son-in-law Raja, and grandson Ahan. This picture shows the family of my brother Raghav Rao, my sister-in-law, and their two daughters Varalakshmi and Bhanumati. This picture again shows the family member of my brother, where you can see the husband of Varalakshmi, Mr. Prashant, on red t-shirt, and his son Bhavya. Group photograph was taken very recently on March 13, 2022 during the marriage of my sister's grandson Hari Kiran, and you can see all my family member along with my sister's family and my brother's family. Coming to my education. My school education. My primary schooling. I completed my class 1 and class 2 in year 1955 to 1957 from Government Model High School, Jagdalpur, Chhattisgarh. Then completed my primary schooling of class 3 to 5 from year 1957 to 1960 from Government Primary School, Raipur, Chhattisgarh. My high school education from class 6 to class 11 I completed from 1961 to 1966 and completed my matriculation in year 1966 from Government High School, Chhindwara, Madhya Pradesh. We all school friends joined to celebrate the Golden Jubilee of completing 50 years of our school joining on 6th November 2016 at Chhindwara, Madhya Pradesh. This is a group picture taken during the Golden Jubilee celebration with our teachers and all my school friends. I received the title of the Pride of 1966 badge from my school friends because I received the gold medal for excellence in clinical research from Honorable President of India Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam and subsequently awarded the Andhra Pradesh State Award for Excellence in Clinical Research by Chief Minister Sri Chandrababu Naidu. Coming to my college education. I completed my pre-professional medical course for the admission in medical college in year 1967 from the Government Degree College, Chhindwara. Next is my medical education. I joined my medical course, that is MBBS, in August 1967 in Jabalpur Medical College, Madhya Pradesh. Joined MBBS course in August 1967 and completed my MBBS in year 1972. This is a picture of 1972 when I completed my MBBS. This is a picture of our convocation of MBBS in July 72, and this is my MBBS degree. Subsequently, I joined the course of MD Pharmacology in July 1974 in Jabalpur Medical College and completed my MD Pharmacology in July 1977, and this is my MD degree. Picture showing all our respected teachers on the dais during the Silver Jubilee reunion celebration on 24th and 25th December 96 held at Jabalpur. We salute all our respected teachers. This picture is showing the occasion of lamp lighting by our respected Professor M.P. Mishra and Professor O.P. Mishra. Dr. Rawat is assisting the professor for lamp lighting. Another group photo of all our respected teachers attending the celebration. Group picture with all our respected teachers and all my batchmates from Medical College Jabalpur. Picture with my two friends, Dr. Hitesh and Dr. Gambhir. This is a group picture of all my colleagues of Medical College Jabalpur during the Silver Jubilee celebration and reunion which was held on 15 January 2017. I was awarded Fellow of College of Chest Physician, that is FCCP, in October 1988, and then also awarded the Fellow of Indian Pharmacological Society, that is FIPS, in November 2002. These are the award certificates. My professional career. I joined as demonstrator in pharmacology in Jabalpur Medical College on 26 March 1974, and then worked as demonstrator in pharmacology from 26 March 1974 to 23rd January 1979. Then I was promoted and posted as lecturer in pharmacology in Bhopal Medical College, and worked as lecturer in pharmacology in Bhopal Medical College from 24th January 1979 to 28th January 1980. I joined as head clinical pharmacology in IDPL Research Center, Hyderabad, and worked as clinical pharmacologist in IDPL Research Center, Hyderabad from 8th February 1980 to 25th November 1986. This is the picture when the CNMD of IDPL visited my lab for the inspection. After my IDPL tenure, I joined Nizam Institute of Medical Sciences, Hyderabad on 26 November 1986. In Nizam Institute of Medical Sciences, I worked for a very long time. I joined as assistant professor in clinical pharmacology therapeutics and worked from 26 November 86 to 31st October 1989. Then I became associate professor from November 1989 to 31st December 1991. Then additional professor from January 1st, 1992 to 24th March 1995, and then I became professor clinical pharmacology and therapeutics and HOD from 25th March 1995 to 31st October 2009. Then I was appointed as professor on contract basis from 1st November 2009 to 30th March 2011. So I worked from 1986 to 2011 at Nizam Institute of Medical Sciences. I was very fortunate to be appointed as Dean Faculty of Medicine in Nizam Institute of Medical Sciences on 26 October 2006, and I served as a dean from 26 October 2006 to 14th October 2009. As a dean, I was able to organize the fourth convocation of Nizam Institute of Medical Sciences at Shilp Kala Vedika at High Tech City on 1st April 2007. These are few pictures of fourth convocation of NIMS, which was held in Shilp Kala Vedika, Hyderabad on 1st April 2007. We can see the chief guest as well as Mr. Roshaiya, who was actually the finance and health minister at that point of time. Few pictures of mine during the convocation. Government of Andhra Pradesh has requested Nizam Institute of Medical Sciences to develop a campus in BB Nagar. Picture of foundation stone ceremony of BB Nagar NIMS campus by late Dr. Y.S. Rajshekhar Reddy, Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh. This is a picture of NIMS BB Nagar campus inauguration ceremony, which was held on February 22nd, 2009, and was inaugurated by late Dr. Y.S. Rajshekhar Reddy, Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh. This is a picture of front and close-up view of NIMS BB Nagar campus. Now coming to my memorable events. Establishment of ICMR Advanced Center for Clinical Pharmacodynamics at Nizam Institute of Medical Sciences, Hyderabad. For pre-evaluation, Dr. N.K. Ganguly, the Director General of ICMR, visited Department of Clinical Pharmacology on 13th March 2005 to look into the possibility of sanctioning the Advanced Center of Clinical Pharmacodynamics under ICMR. ICMR Advanced Center for Clinical Pharmacodynamics in the Department of Clinical Pharmacology and Therapeutics at Nizam Institute of Hyderabad, India. The inaugural function of ICMR Advanced Center for Clinical Pharmacodynamics was held on 29th April 2008. These are some pictures of inaugural function. Inauguration on 29th April 2008. Inauguration of ICMR Advanced Center for Clinical Pharmacodynamics was done by Dr. Vasanta Muttuswamy, Deputy Director General of ICMR. This is internal view of the center showing the corridor and the lecture hall. This is a picture of ICMR Advanced Center showing various highly advanced and sophisticated instruments for conducting very advanced pharmacodynamic studies in human subjects. We were invited at Central Michigan University, USA for the discussion of a joint collaborative project. This is a picture of that meeting which was held in Central Michigan University, USA. The project was to evaluate a medical diagnostic software, that is NX Opinion, which was developed by Robertson Research Institute, USA. This is the another picture of the same meeting which was held in Central Michigan University, USA. This is a picture of MOU signing between NIMS and Central Michigan University, USA, Robertson Technology, USA, to study the usefulness of medical diagnostic software, that is NX Opinion, and Mr. Robertson has come personally to sign the MOU. On March 2016, I was appointed as a visiting professor to American College of Medicine, American University of Caribbean, Saint Martin Island in Holland. These are some pictures of my teaching session at American College of Medicine, Saint Martin Island. This was really a very interesting session for me for teaching the student on patient simulator model. This actually I did first time using a patient simulator to teach the student. From 20th to 23rd November 2006, I visited the Queen's Mary School of Medicine and William Harvey Research Institute, London, for some scientific discussion. On behalf of William Harvey Research Institute and Queen's Mary Medical School, I was invited by Professor Sir Karl Marx, who is a co-director of William Harvey Research Institute and professor of clinical pharmacology, for the discussion about some joint collaboration with NIMS. These are the pictures of Queen's Mary University of London, picture of William Harvey and his research institute at London. This is a picture of William Harvey Research Institute, London, which is known as one of the best institute for cardiovascular research in the world. My awards and achievements. On 26th November 2002, I received Yallapragada Subbarao Gold Medal for excellence in medical research from Honorable President of India, Shri APJ Abul Kalam. This is a picture of the certificate and the gold medal. I also received the award for excellence in clinical research of Government of Andhra Pradesh from Chief Minister Sri N. Chandrababu Naidu. In year 2016, I received the Lifetime Achievement Award from the National Conference of Basic and Clinical Pharmacology, which was held in Nellore. This is the certificate of recognition and Lifetime Achievement Award. I was invited as chief guest to deliver keynote address during the convention of Multidisciplinary Health Consortium at J.N. Tata Auditorium, Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore on 16th November 2017. In convention with my student Dr. Ram Mohan and Dr. Natesh Prabhu. Receiving the certificate of appreciation from convention. I was awarded UK State Gold Medal and Certificate in Best Paper in Clinical Pharmacology from Indian Society of Pharmacology and also received the Professor S.C. Lahari Oration during Indian Pharmacology Society 2006. In the year 2020, I received the International Scientist Award and also Lifetime Achievement Award on Engineering Science and Medicine Society. From 24th to 26th November 1994, I was invited to deliver a guest lecture during the first international symposium on liver and drug in Bratislava, Slovakia. This is a certificate of attendance in first international symposium in liver and drug. My visit to Uppsala, Sweden for WHO workshop in 1995. From 8th to 19th May 1995, I attended the training course on adverse drug reaction and adverse reaction monitoring at WHO Collaborative Center for International Drug Monitoring, Uppsala, Sweden. This is a picture of the training course with other participants at Uppsala, Sweden. This is my attendance certificate of training course at WHO Center for International Drug Monitoring, Uppsala, Sweden. In year 1996, from 29th September to 19th October, I participated in International Intensive Workshop in Neurosciences at Mahidol University, Salaya Nakarampatham at Thailand. This is my certificate of International Intensive Workshop in Neurosciences at Thailand. This is a picture of my participation in the 5th Asia Regional Course of Promoting Rational Drug Use in Dhaka, Bangladesh from 19th January to 1st February in year 1997. In the 5th Asian Regional Course of Promoting Rational Drug Use in Dhaka, I received the Best Poster Award. This is a certificate of the Regional Course on Promoting Rational Drug Use, which was held in Dhaka, Bangladesh. This is a certificate of Best Posted Award, which I won in 5th Asian Regional Course of Promoting Rational Use in Dhaka, Bangladesh. I also received a certificate of honor as a principal investigator for conducting phase 1 clinical study of new meningitis vaccine during 2005 and 2006. I also participated as a principal investigator and study coordinator for a multiple dose phase 1 trial, that is with new intravenous antibiotic WCK-771 developed by Vocard Pharma in July 2006. Now this drug has been marketed. I was principal investigator in multiple dose phase 1 study of a new antihistaminic, that is 1334H, which was developed by Sun Pharma from February to October 2005. My few important international visits. My first international visit was to Heidelberg, Germany from July 23rd to 28th, 1989. I visited Germany in 1989 to attend the first international conference and participated as a guest speaker in the Fourth World Congress on Clinical Pharmacology and Therapeutics. From 30th June to July 4th, 1991, I visited to attend 6th South Asian Western Pacific Regional Meeting of Pharmacologists at Hong Kong. I attended and presented a paper in the 4th Asian Congress of Rheumatology, which was held between 31st October to 4th November 1993 in Singapore. I presented my scientific paper in second LPAR symposium on the rheumatic disease held in December 1994 in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. I also visited Melbourne, Australia from March 20th to 24th, 1994 to present my research paper in the 15th meeting of International Society of Hypertension. I attended the 7th World Conference on Clinical Pharmacology and Therapeutics and the 4th Congress of European Association of Clinical Pharmacology and Therapeutics from July 15 to 2000 in Florence, Italy. This is a picture with other Indian participants attending the hypertension conference held in Montreal, Canada. This is also the picture from Montreal, Canada hypertension conference. I presented my scientific poster in the World Congress in Pharmacology in Winnipeg, Canada. Pictures of my USA visits. I was invited to visit University of Illinois College of Medicine, Peoria, USA. This is one of the picture of University of Illinois campus. Picture of College of Medicine, University of Illinois, Peoria, USA. During my visit, I delivered a talk on anti-cancer drug development to College of Medicine, Peoria, USA. I visited to Massachusetts General Hospital, Boston, USA to discuss the possibility of some clinical trials. Picture with Professor Martin Carroll. This is with Professor Von Eaton. This picture is with Professor Peter C. Adamson. We had a very fruitful discussion with all three professors about the clinical trials. I also visited and discussed with the scientists from PPD Research Lab USA about some of the preclinical study of our molecule. We also visited the Sri International Research Lab in USA for the research discussion. From Boston, I visited to Temple University, Philadelphia, USA for further discussion on the clinical trials. These are few pictures of Temple University, North Philadelphia, USA. With scientists at Temple University, Philadelphia. Also visited to Stanford University Medical Center, USA and visited Stanford Bone Marrow Transplantation, Cellular Therapeutics and Transplantation Laboratory to discuss the projects on stem cell therapy. Picture with Stanford University Medical Center scientists. We visited to medical center at Saginaw in Michigan, USA to meet Professor Buchi Babu, who is head of the Department of Critical Care Medicine, having a very good unit to manage all critical care patients in Saginaw. This is a picture of one of the critical care unit at Medical Center in Saginaw, Michigan, USA. Saginaw Medical Center in Michigan, USA directly receives the critical patient in helicopter and they are directly put into critical care bed from the helicopter. My first visit to Canada. In Canada, first I visited to Toronto to visit some of the medical center to find out the possibility of doing clinical research. Few pictures of Toronto Medical Center. These are the pictures of Princess Margaret Hospital, Toronto, Canada, in which a cancer center is situated. We visited the cancer center to discuss about the clinical investigation of new anti-cancer drug. This is a cardiac center in Toronto, Canada. In Toronto, we also visited Joseph and Well Levivic Health Complex in Mount Sinai Hospital to see their facilities of clinical research. These are the pictures of Toronto General Hospital. My sweet memories of Nizam Institute of Medical Sciences, Hyderabad, India, where I worked for 23 years. This is a picture of my dedicated team who supported and worked with me during my tenure at Nizam Institute of Medical Sciences. I am very much thankful to each and everyone. This is a picture of my office room with all my staff. This is a picture of all my postgraduate students. They are very punctual, sincere, committed, dedicated, and very, very hard working. I congratulate them for their successful completion of their post graduation from Nizam Institute of Medical Sciences. This is another picture of my supporting staff, postgraduate, those who are working with me during my tenure at Nizam Institute of Medical Sciences. I am sincerely thankful for their dedication and support. This is a picture of Dr. A. Bharti. She developed the first computerized psychomotor test system for our department during her tenure as the visiting faculty from BITS Pelani. Now presently she is in USA. This is a picture of our research ward and phase 1 unit, and you can see that all my postgraduate and other supporting staff are working very hard for conducting phase 1 clinical trial. Innovations of non-invasive methods for pharmacodynamics drug evaluation. We developed an instrument called dicrovin for the evaluation of endothelial dysfunction by using digital pulse plethysmography with the help of Medical Genesis System Private Limited, Hyderabad. This is a picture of dicrovin which we use for evaluation of endothelial dysfunction in various patients. This is a picture of another instrument known as periscope, which we have developed for the evaluation of pulse wave velocity and arterial stiffness, again with the help of Genesis Medical Systems Private Limited, Hyderabad. This picture shows the experimental setup of evaluation of arterial stiffness in patient with risk of cardiovascular morbidity using the instrument periscope. We have utilized the transcutaneous electrical nerve stimulation for the evaluation of analgesic drugs in healthy volunteers. Here you can see the use of Rendell-Silito test procedure to induce a digital pressure pen onto the index finger of healthy subject for evaluation of a analgesic drug. We also developed the hot air analgesiometer for evaluation of analgesic drug, where the source of heat was the hair dryer. We have prepared different chambers so you can adjust the height of the chamber according to the sensitivity of pain of healthy subject, and there is a digital timer to record the time, as well as there is a temperature recorder to record the temperature, and this we have used for evaluation of number of analgesic drugs in healthy volunteer. This is the experimental setup for delivery of hot air pain stimulus to study participant for evaluation of analgesic drug. This is another analgesiometer where we have utilized the delivery of radiant head pain to healthy participant by using the heat from the toasters, and you can adjust the intensity of the heat by the knob according to the sensitivity of the volunteers, and then there is a time recorder to find out how much is the time for the pain tolerance and pain threshold. The next model which we have used to induce pain was the cold pressure pain model. Here you can see the picture of the hot cold stimulating bath where you can maintain the temperature of the water according to your requirement, and you can see that the volunteer is putting his hand in the cold water of 4 degrees centigrade to stimulate and cause cold pain. You can record the time required for the volunteer to sustain the cold pain. This is a picture of sensitometer, a contact heat pain stimulator with a probe. This also we have used in some volunteer to induce cutaneous pain. This is a typical experimental setup to deliver the contact heat pain stimulus to the study participant onto the forearm, and you can gradually decrease the temperature of the probe till the volunteer actually complains about the tolerance and threshold of the cold pain. For evaluating the drugs acting on the central nervous system, we have utilized the recording of saccadic eyeball movement to determine the peak saccadic velocity, which is very specific and selective for the evaluation of CNS depressant drugs like benzodiazepine. This is a recording setup for recording of saccadic eyeball movement to determine the peak saccadic velocity in healthy volunteer, and you can see that the stimulus source is LED, which is shown there, which is utilized for the stimulation of movement of eyeball, which was recorded directly on to the computer. This saccadic eyeball movement stimulator was developed by the Department of Biomedical Engineering, Usmania University, Hyderabad, and we are very much thankful to them for providing this instrument where we have done some study to record the activity of CNS drug. This is a picture during felicitation by the student and my colleagues of Department of Clinical Pharmacology and Therapeutics of the Nizam Institute of Medical Sciences, Hyderabad, on my 70th birthday in November 2019. I am very much thankful to them for arranging such a function. I am very much thankful to all the staff members and other colleagues of Department of Clinical Pharmacology and Therapeutics, Nizam Institute of Medical Sciences, Hyderabad, for honoring me and presenting the certificate. I am also very much thankful to Department of Clinical Pharmacology and Therapeutics, Nizam Institute of Medical Sciences, for giving a very marvelous memento to me during my birthday. I superannuated from Nizam Institute of Medical Sciences, Hyderabad, on 31st October 2009 after serving for about 23 years. I was appointed as consultant in clinical research from 26 July 2011 in the National Research Institute in Unani Medicine for Skin Disorder, Hyderabad, which is under Ministry of Ayush, Government of India. From February 11, 2015, I was appointed as an independent director in Netco Pharma Limited, Hyderabad. This is a picture of all the directors on board of directors of Netco Pharma Limited. In year 2017, I was appointed as member of Governing Council of National Institute of Pharmaceutical Education and Research, commonly known as NIPER, in Guwahati. This institute comes under the Department of Pharmaceutical Ministry of Chemical and Fertilizer, Government of India. These are some pictures of Board of Governors meeting held at Naipur, Guwahati. These are pictures of the third convocation held at Naipur, Guwahati. In year 2019, in January, I was appointed as an honorary professor of pharmacology in the Employee State Insurance Corporation Medical College, Hyderabad. In June 2021, I was appointed as a visiting professor in pharmacology in Sri Ramchandra Medical College and Research Institute, which is a deemed university located in Chennai. I was invited as chief guest and delivered a guest lecture during the fourth Sri Ramchandra Pharmacology Insight and Rapid Review course at Sri Ramchandra Institute of Higher Education and Research, which is a deemed university in Chennai, from 30th January 2019 to 2nd February 2019. On 16 July 2019, I delivered a keynote address during the symposia on clinical pharmacology and healthcare at Advanced Center for Treatment, Research and Education in Cancer, popularly known as ACTREC, at Tata Memorial Center, Navi Mumbai. In 3-day industry-oriented faculty development program, I was invited as chief guest and delivered a keynote address at Sultan Ul Ulum College of Pharmacy, Hyderabad, between 6 to 8 December 2019. November 2021, I was appointed as a member of Telangana State Council of Science and Technology to evaluate the various projects which are submitted to Telangana government for financial funding.